Hello, my name is Professor John Benjamin, and I'm here to help you set up your Wesleyan Gmail account. So, a couple of important notes about your Gmail account. It's the only point of contact between faculty, staff, and students. That is you. So, things that are really important, like class is canceled. There's going to be a quiz this week that was not on the schedule. Your bill is due. It's time to register for classes. And finally, weekly scheduled events, like when is the football game or the theater performance. So this is the only way that the staff, the college in general, can contact you or will be in contact with you. And so they will not use your personal Gmail at any moment, except for prior to starting school and getting this account set up. So this is critical for the success of your college. You want to get this set up straight away. One other point about your Gmail account, it also comes with a 1 terabyte Google Drive cloud storage. So once you set up the account, which I'll help you do, you have 1 terabyte while you're at college, and I think afterwards, to store all of your files, videos, anything that you as a student are working on. And it's just an easy way to share these files between other students and faculty. All right, so let's go ahead and try to get this set up. So what I'm going to do first is, if you don't have a Gmail account, I'm going to go to Microsoft Edge. So let's say you don't have a Google, and I'm just going to type in Gmail. Actually, let's do let's just do Gmail. Okay, and then let's go ahead and click on Gmail accounts, any of those. And what you're going to do here is, you're not going to see this. This is an account I have. I'm just going to say use another account. And you're not going to create an account because you already have a Gmail account set up. Really what we're just trying to do is help you get access to it. So you'll just go ahead and you'll type in your username that we set up in the previous login self-service video. So if you don't have this yet, you'll want to go back and watch that previous video. But it'll be your last name and then your first initial. And for you, it'll be the year that you are attending as a freshman. So maybe it's fall 2025. So you'll just be your last name, your initial, and then period, and then 2025. And so you'll just click there, and then we'll have also in that previous video set up your password, and that's where you'll type this in. And that'll immediately give you access to your Wesleyan Gmail account. So pretty easy. The other thing I would recommend, which makes things even easier, is setting up a Chrome account. So if you already have a Google Chrome profile, you can just go there. Or here, if you're opening Chrome, you say who's using Chrome, and you can go ahead and say add. And then you'll go ahead and say sign in. And it's the same thing. You'll type in your Wesleyan account login. But in this case, it'll be the full Gmail address. So in my case, it's benjamin.j. For you, it'll be your last name, your initial, and then let's say 2025, like so. For me, it's just at wvwc.edu. And so that part will be the same. And so then you'll just hit next. And then you'll put in your password. And this is a really important step. So for your Gmail and for your Google account, there is always going to be a 2-step verification. And so your phone number may already be set up, or this may be an opportunity for you to give Google your cell phone number, or there's other options for this 2-step verification. But your Wesleyan Gmail does have this extra level of security that you have to use. And so every time you log in my case, it sends me a notification to my phone, and I just say yes. All right. And so then at that point, you will have your access to your Chrome account. And so now I'm just going to go ahead. Yeah, I'll say switch. And so here, and then this is where you can access your Gmail, but you could also access things like Google Drive, where this is where you'll have 1 terabyte of storage if you click on your Google Drive, which is really, really helpful. Great. I think that's it for Gmail. Oh, no, let's set it up on your phone. So if you don't want to set it up via the computer, we can do it on your phone. So you'll first need to download the Gmail app. So on your iPhone or your Android, if you don't already have it, and then go ahead and click on the app. And if you don't have the Gmail, it'll ask you to log in here using those same login credentials. If you already have a Gmail account, like I have one here, I'm just going to click on my profile image and scroll down and say add another account. And then here I'll click Google. This one's asking me for my security. And then you're just going to, once again, type in your new Wesleyan Gmail account. And then you'll hit next. And it will ask you, I already logged in, is for your password. And then you'll have access to your Gmail on your phone. And it's really that easy. So I can't emphasize enough that to do this straight away, so that way you can start receiving communications from the college. If you're having trouble getting into your Gmail or your self-service account or your Blackboard account, any kind of login or technical problems that you're having, you can go to the help desk. There's a lot of helpful information on the website, which is right here. You can email them with your problem. You can telephone them, or you can go directly to them for an appointment in Middleton Hall. And so to get there, follow this arrow. Here is Main Street. Here's the football stadium and the track. You're probably familiar with the main admin building, and that's where the big kind of U-shaped parking lot, that's right here. That's a good sort of reference point. Also, way over here with the tiny fountain is the Welcome Center. So you may be familiar with that. So to get to Middleton Hall, all the way across campus right here. Here's the cafeteria. No, sorry, here's the cafeteria. Here's where your mailboxes are. So if you're familiar with the front of campus, you'll have to walk all the way across campus, cross this street, which is Camden Avenue, and go to Middleton Hall. It's the nursing building, and it's on the 2nd floor of the nursing building. So that's how you'll get there. They are not open on Saturday and Sunday, so it's just Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, and they usually do take a lunch around 12. There's usually at least somebody there at that time. So great. If you have any trouble, that's where you go. All right, so good luck.